because we are talking about fashion now, and we just spoke and uh, deep dive into some of the fashion tech
Yeah.
words and trends. Um there comes a very interesting part of this whole podcast,
What?
which is your LinkedIn post about
Okay.
fashion. So some of the LinkedIn posts that I've read, that connects very interestingly
Yeah.
today's modern fashion into the West with our
Oh,
Indian traditions.
yeah.
Yeah, and that blew my mind. Like you mentioned the concept of bindi,
Yeah,
and that was like, oh my God, this is interesting.
I
And
know.
likewise, there were like a couple of other pajamas and all
Yeah.
that I just
Yeah.
skimmed through. Just take me to like start wherever and just end wherever. I'm just open
Okay.
for hearing anything
Okay.
here.
So, there is no hate or there is no shade to anybody here, but
Yeah,
it is just literally our culture. Okay. This is not a
yeah,
trend. This is something that we have been doing for generational, but we've just not been vocal about it or we have not glamorized it. And West, they have this habit of doing this again and again, whether it's ruling us for like centuries or whether it's just like taking away our authentic self. So I saw a lot of people wearing dupatta, our dupatta, which is like literally a gracious symbol in Indian culture, or even in the Southeast Asians, like Bangladesh or Pakistan for that matter. So we use that as a gracious symbol, okay? But they used and called it Scandinavian scarf. No, it is not a Scandinavian scarf, okay? And similarly, there's like bangles, hamare hain wo. ठीक है, hamare. So they are not your stacked cups. They are literally bangles. I just don't like when people don't call it what it is. I have no problem people doing what they want to do. I mean, this is not something which is like my grandfather's and ancestral that no, India is mine. No. You do what you want to do. It's our culture, do it. But call it exactly what it is. So that is something which fueled like an anger in me that no, this is not done. You can't just take away my authenticity from me, my Indian nature from me. And we are Indians, we are proud of our things. It's just that we are not glamorizing it. We are not doing it every day. We are more tilting towards the clean beauty. But sorry, clean beauty was Indian as well. If you look at Rekha in old Bollywood movies, she is a symbol, epitome of like clean beauty. Look at her do's, look at her hair, and she has the sleek things going on. That's
yeah.
clean beauty. And you're talking that clean beauty came right now, and it came by what road, Haley Bieber, or what else? No, it came in India. It was in India. So that's when I started writing about things. And the more I was writing, the more I discovered that what is it? I was not aware that bangles, which are, of course, I knew that it's ours, but I was not aware how it came. So it came from Indus Valley civilization, जो Harappan civilization की बात है.
Yeah.
वहां पर when they were doing the discovery and everything, they discovered a statue which is now called Dancing Girl, and it
Mhm.
that statue has like stacks of bangles. And
Okay.
Indus Valley civilization is like it goes way back, like thousands of years back. So which
Yeah.
means सबसे पहले हमारे यहाँ ही वो use हो रहा था. And then of course it moved to Persia, it moved to Egypt. There are a lot of things there, but India में वो discover हुआ है. So which means it's us. So that gave me prompt that no, this is something I'm going to write about. So the more I'm discovering, the more I'm writing about it, the more I'm loving the fact that oh, we are doing it. I wanted to write about mehendi too, mehendi, right? But and I thought Hina Indian hair.
Yeah.
No, actually, I discovered that it's from Egypt, and it was,
Okay.
yeah, it was the Hina mehendi was used there. So India में उसको Hina कहते हैं, but वहाँ पर उसको वो लोग mehendi, and there's like word for them, and they use it there. So I was thinking that it's Indian, and I was about to write a post on it, but good that I did my research and I did not, because I don't want to give wrong facts to people.
Yeah.
But it was from Egypt, so people used to do and use these kind of things there. Similarly, jutis पर्शियन लोग भी उसको बहुत यूज करते हैं जूतीज को. सो वो सिर्फ इंडियन ही है, वो मोजरीज वगैरह जो हम लोग बोलते हैं. सो
Mhm.
इट ऑल्सो कम्स फ्रॉम देयर. सो व्हेन आई एम डिस्कवरिंग, बट अगेन दिस इज नॉट वेस्टर्न राइट, दिस इज स्टिल पार्ट ऑफ लाइक हमारे ही कम्युनिटी के आसपास चीजें हो रही है, एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट हमारा हेवीली कुछ इंस्पायर्ड होते हैं कुछ चीजें. So that's when I realized that a lot of things are misrepresented in the world because people are not claiming what theirs. It is high time when we start claiming what we love. And similarly, you were talking about harem pants that I wrote about. Harem pants we India mein hi discover hue the, and people used to wear them for freedom, for movements, because unko kaam karna hota. So they wanted हवा आनी चाहिए, flexible होना चाहिए वो. So it was discovered there. But then एक western की एक activist थी, her name was Amelia Bloomer. Okay, so she came here, she loved it, she took it with her to the west, and they were also called bloomers. So they are
Mhm.
extensively also known as bloomers, harem pants. हैरम पैंट्स को फिर वो लोग अरेबिक या फिर उन सब चीजों से रिलेट कर देते हैं, बट हैरम पैंट्स एक्चुअली इंडिया में ही हुआ था. दैट इज आवर ओरिजिनेशन एंड विद अदर कंट्रीज. बट वो ब्लूमर्स नहीं है, वो अपने हैरम पैंट्स ही हैं, वो हमारे प्लाजोज हैं. So that is how I'm discovering more about it. Like I literally have a list of the things I literally sat through for an hour just to think what exactly my mother uses, what exactly my amma, my grandmother uses. I made a list and I cross every day that okay, this is something that it is Indian. Oh, this is not Indian. So yeah, I'm learning a lot and I am getting positive feedback. So you were the one person that who said it, and a lot of other people as well have literally sent me my own post and then said, this is amazing, this is something we were not aware, we are loving this story. And not only Indians, they are like literally foreigners. And that's why I even said that there is no hate or there is no shade, it's just that I'm claiming what ours. This is something that we Indians are proud about it, whether it's bindi, whether it's our payals, our pajabs, whether it's that. And I think her Indian को वो नाम से ही उसको चीज को बोलना चाहिए. If it's pajab, call it payals, don't call it anklets. I don't want to call it anklets. It's pajab for me. If it's bindi, it's bindi. There is no dot in between. If it's bangles, it's bangles. It's not going to be, or it's chudiya, it's chudiya. It's not going to be something else. So I think we just need to see it more, and then it's just going to be like that. So I love creating that. You know, this series is something that I literally am. I have this biggest smile till here when I'm writing. Oh, okay, okay, this is Indian. This is Indian. I'm loving it, and the kind of feedback I get is also very warming and very encouraging. That yes, Yugeena, you go ahead and you do it. So I'm loving that series. I'm glad that you are loving it too. You know, because you are not even something. A lot of my creators or a lot of my following is like female, right? So
Yeah,
this coming it from a guy, so it makes me feel happy that oh, guys are also like you go India.
obviously it is. And let me tell you that you're not alone in this campaign. We are with you, and we'll project all these Indian artifacts as Indians, and
Yeah,
we'll
they
call
are.
Chudi a Chudi, budgets,
Yes.
and I would encourage everybody. You cannot miss these LinkedIn posts, guys. These are
That,
gold. And it's very interesting how these stories are, and I don't know why I feel like this is another podcast altogether, just to focus on Indian brands and the
yeah.
Western people story. And one interesting dot I would like to connect here is I was in London last year. I
Okay.
went to British Museum.
Oh my God.
I had a very fortunate
Tell me
time
about it.
to
It's
so
like
I went to
to our country, I like Indian that museum. It's like going to our country, but knowing that oh, it's a British museum. Oh,
British Museum.
okay.
Yeah, it was British Museum. So I went there and I started. So the gate I entered, I see Bhadrakali's Murti, and and I see that okay, the name right below the Murti was it was discovered in India 2000 years ago, but now it is a
Then
British
give us
artifact.
back. Give us back. My
It
God.
was a British artifact. And then I went and explored the entire museum. It was filled with a lot of artifact from India, at least 70% of Indian artifact. 30% I think was from Egypt, because India and Egypt both were
Yeah,
British
yeah, yeah.
colony. And I was like mind blown. So before entering into the museum, I just knew about the stories that okay, the British people, the previous British people, they stole it. And no hate to today's British guys, we
Yeah,
love you,
yeah.
and you are our friend. I've worked with a lot of British people, and I think some of my friends are British, like the proper
Okay.
British, like
Oh,
the British accent. No? They call it like
what?
wall. Yeah, exactly.
What's up?
Yeah,
Susie,
yeah.
right?
So I love them, but I think the ancestors that we had, there's some brutal history
Yeah.
behind that, and
Yeah.
it's very unfortunate. And then it breaks my heart to see all those Hindu deities sitting in the British Museum in the name of
God,
British
I'm
artifacts. Yeah, so that's very interesting. Maybe yeah, as I said, another podcast for just European culture and Indian culture would be
yeah.
interesting to collab.
Whenever I see these kind of things, ना मेरे अंदर का वो क्रांतिकारी जग जाता है कि अंग्रेज भारत छोड़ो वाला हो जाता है. Yeah, I
Exactly. Now,
feel bad, yeah. I feel bad. A lot of our things are there. I mean, it belongs to our museum, right? I hope
now,
one.
I think with this sense of feeling, one thing is pretty relatable. How Bhagat Singh and everybody who fought for our country, what
Yeah.
was their feeling? Like we have just maybe 0.01% of it, but they had like extreme emotions on the same
Yeah,
side.
it all makes sense now because as a child, I used to think, why would you give away your life? Like you're literally fighting for your life. You don't care. But no, as
Yeah,
I'm writing these posts, okay, I'm just writing posts. It's not that I am surrounded with guns or people are going to kill me. No, even when I'm writing, I have this extreme anger in me where I just feel very suffocated. And again, it's not about the present day; it's about how it has been cultivated since years for it to have this present.
yep,
So I feel very angry. I feel like, oh, if actually rebel like this comes up, I think I'm going to be there in the kind of revolution. I will be like, yes, go for it, go do it. So I actually understand what you're saying, that the kind of mindset they must be having, that no, this is our India. We love our India. This is our country. हम लोग country में नहीं आके. Good to have such freedom fighters who fought for us to have this discussion today and to have this freedom. Yeah, that actually nice.
yeah, amazing. I think you mentioned about Indus Valley civilization as well. If the bangles or chudi originates back to Indus Valley civilization, then it is proven that Indus Valley civilization is the oldest civilization in the world, older
Ah,
than I think Mesopotamia.
yeah,
So
yeah,
by
yeah.
that logic, also I think it belongs to us.
Oh my God.
Uh,
All right. I didn't think it through. Yeah, you're right. True.
yeah, amazing. And then keep the post coming, Yugina. We love it.
Yes.
With that,
Proudly.
yeah.